Today, we're going to be doing the Knight Rider light installation. Let's get to it. Okay, so here's the light bar I bought. You see it's from China. Got it off eBay. You can find a link to it in the description. And here we go. It's real simple. There's a remote for it that has the different settings on it for the different modes of the light bar. Basically, we're going to want to do the Knight Rider scanner bar of it. They didn't come with anything for it to stick to. I'm going to use some Velcro. I'm going to get some more of it, but for this installation, I'm just going to tack it on, and then I'll go buy some more and really strip it on. When you do Velcro this, make sure you put on as much as you can. I would do the whole strip since it's going to be under the car of the hood. You could even add some extra glue to the backing of the Velcro when you go to stick this on. Here's our lovely instructions here on the box. So black and red is the positive and negative on the battery. The yellow wire connects to the braking if you want this integrated with your brake lights. If you're not doing a Knight Rider setup, you can also integrate it with the left and right turn signals. So all we're going to really be doing is the red and black to the battery. Let's test it out here on the bench. Alright, so I did a quick and dirty setup here with my 12-volt power supply. Let's turn it on. Oh, that looks good. Now let's just keep it red. Let's see what. So I got 4 buttons here. I think B was to change the mode. Oh, there it is. One push of B put me on Knight Rider. Let's see what another one does. Green, purple. We can have KITT do any color we want. Awesome. Let's try A. A is the speed. C does. Solid. Oh, it does a dimmer effect. That's pretty slick. And D off. Turns it on. There we go. There's our KITT. So all I need to do is run the black wire to ground under the hood of the Trans Am and run the red one to the power of the battery. So I think we might go to a fuse panel though under the dash. I'll add some more wire to the length there, run it through the firewall. I'll add some holes in the firewall we can run it to, and maybe put it right into the radio fuse. And then I think we'll be good to go. Let's take a look under the car and see if this will fit. Alright, so I've laid the light bar into the car here, and I think it's going to clear everything. I disconnected the main cable from the pack over there, and I see there's a hole here. I can run it through under the core support, or the top of the radiator mount here. And from the back side here, just grab that, and in through it comes. Great. There is a ground tap right here that I can put the black wire to. Alright, so I've cut a long piece off the ground wire here. Just going to twist that up a little bit. And then bunch it up, fold it a couple times so that the wire is fat enough to fit into the size I have for this spade here. Alright, and now we're going to crimp that on. Alright, so we now have that crimped on. And I've also cut off the unneeded wires I need. I'm not going to put this onto that ground screw. So what I found here was the old security system, the alarm horn here. Here is the leftover wire. And down in under, I just saw it, where is it? Deep down in here, I probably can't see it on camera, I found the hole in the firewall behind the brake booster. What I'm going to probably do is just cut this wire off and repurpose it, send it through the firewall, grab it from the inside, and run it into the radio fuse like I said. So I'm going to cut this now, and I'm going to attach the red wire to the red wire of the system here. I just tested the light here with the ground I have. I'll turn the light around so we can see it. If I touch this to the battery, it turns on. There we go. There we go. So we're in business. We just have to get this to power now, and I want it fused. So I'm gonna. This is the wire from the old security system. I separated from the black. I got a red butt splice here. I'm gonna feed that in. I'm gonna butt splice this end on the other side, but give it a tug after you do the butt splice. good to go. I'm now going to do the other side to the red wire under the hood. So the easiest way I know to get this through the firewall is I have a parts grabber here. It's smaller than the hole that's over there. I'm going to tape this really well to the parts grabber and then feed it through the hole. Then go under the dash, find this, and undo it, and then we're good to go. We just put this into a existing fuse. Alright, I see the hole down there. There you go. We are under the dash. And as soon as I opened the door, I found my snake. Alright, so what I've done here is I pulled the 20 amp radio fuse, and there's the two blades that go into the fuse panel. What I'm going to do is I'm going to feed it back into the fuse panel with the power wire on one side of the blade, so that when it goes in, it will be fused, and then just eat up the slack up inside the fuse panel. I have the car in accessory, the radio is on, and we have a fused Night Rider light. So now what we're going to do is get that tacked in place, button up the kick panel, and let's show it off. Alright, so I just ran out and picked up these command strips here. These are the kind that clip together, not Velcro, so they actually interlock. I got about 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. I think this will fit underneath the length of the LED strip. So we're going to attach these now. The easiest thing to do is to just take 2 of them. Let me just split them apart and connect them. So then once they're connected, attach them to the LED bar and then pull off the other side of the protective paper from the sticky side and stick it to the car. And I got some regular rubbing alcohol here. I'm just going to prep the area under the hood where I'm going to stick the light bar and make sure it's nice and clean. I'll probably have to do this a couple times. I'm going to make sure the glue really sticks to it. Alright, so that's been prepped now. I am now cutting off the tabs on these so that they can lay them down next to each other if needed, but I think there'll be some space there anyways. But I just don't want these on there. I don't need them. They never work either. So I measured the length of the bar. It's 22 inches. I marked it at 11. This bolt here is centered with the car, so that's about where we want to be when we line it up here to stick it on. I'm sticking it right behind the last 2 bolts there. I don't want to come any further. The hood latch is right here. It's where it goes in. The lever is right here when it comes down. This seems like a good spot. I'm now just going to stick these to the underside of the LED and then stick it to the car. And if these come undone, I can always just add more glue, either like liquid nail, epoxy, or rubber cement, whatever, to make this stick. But these hold really good. These are really stuck in there the way they clip in. They're great. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to peel off one side and stick it on, and then peel off the other side and push the whole light bar down. I've gone ahead. I stuck all the strips down. I peeled off the back layer now. They're all stuck to the bar. Now I just have to line up my mark with the center bolt and then push down. I want to make sure we're behind the 2 screws here on the side. Bolts lined up. That's good. And about there. Now what's great is because I chose to use this command strip here that link together, anytime I want to take this off, it just detaches and it leaves the other half in place. So it's really easy to get this on and off the car now if needed for whatever reason. Goes. It looks great. So on the washer fluid overflow, there is a hole here that I used a zip tie to mount the box here. It's in place pretty good, shouldn't go anywhere. We might relocate this once we find a better spot for it. And I have the wire running through, snake through, and we have our light here. And now, with the ignition on, I have done it. KITT is alive. Looks pretty good. I like it. It doesn't stick out. It's right in there. If you come up here at the right angle, it really hits you. That's cool, and it's perfectly flush. So now we got to show Enzo. All right, Enzo, take a look at the black Trans Am. You ready?
Whoa, I got the Night Rider. That's the Night Rider car.
How's that? Is that cool?
That's awesome.
Yeah, it even changes colors and different patterns too.
How do you do that?
It's faster. We got green In blue, purple, more green. See that? There you go, Enzo.
Whoa! I like that.
That's like a police car. You can't use that one.
No, those are not cars you can use.
I don't like that. I just lost the way. Oh my god! Whoa!
Yeah, that's doing them all.
Yeah.
Go!
Pretty neat, huh?
Awesome!
So Enzo, what do you think? Pretty cool?
Awesome!
Yeah?
Wow.
Yeah, we have KITT now.
It's a Night Rider.
So it's funny, every time you use it though, it turns on, so you gotta turn it off every time you start the car though.
I can't complain.
So that looks amazing. I love it. So happy I did this. Please subscribe to the channel. Please give us a thumbs up. We'll see you next time, everyone. Take care. All right, so we're outside with the car now. It's pretty dark out. All I can see in the camera is the light. I can't really see the car and the outline of the camera here. Hopefully it comes on in the video, but looks pretty cool. We turn the fog lights on now with it. Wow, it looks really good. With the fog lights on, it really does look like KITT. KITT has a different front end. The 91 and 92 cars have the more pointed front end. And because of the actual square lights at the bottom like KITT has, it looks really good. I can't get over this. So happy. Yeah, going to the gas station is going to be a good time now. Yeah, even the interior on this car, all red. Red dash, red radio, red dome light. It all looks great.